What is a climate change? A climate change is a global phenomenon of the climate transformation characterized by the changes of the usual climate of the planet regarding the temperature, precipitation, and the wind that are most especially caused by human activities. As a result of the unbalancing of the weather of the Earth, the sustainability of the planet's ecosystems is under threat, as well as the future of the humankind and the global economy. It has already begun to impact our planet in more ways than we can think, and the main cause of these catastrophic effects is none other than pollution.
Fortunately, there are always things that we can do to fight against climate change. Saving our environment starts within us, and it is our duty and responsibility to act against these terrible changes, to preserve our planet for future generations. And we came up with these 6 ways or 6 simple things to preserve our planet. First, make your community green.
More conservative with energy usage. Becoming more energy efficient is a great way to prevent pollution. It causes the power plants to expand less energy that can lead to the production of greenhouse gases. This means that you should do what you can to cut down on energy usage in your household. Make sure to turn off lights and unplug devices that you are not using anymore when you are not with them. Replace your light bulbs with energy efficient light bulbs to help you save electricity too.
Get active and vote. One of the best ways to improve climate change is to help those who will fight against into the office. This means voting for legislation and politicians that aid against the detrimental effects for climate change. Many corporations have politicians on their payroll and use them lobby against legislation that would require more regulations against them. Voting the right people into the office will pass legislation that allows us to fight against these corporations that are mainly to blame for climate change.
Don't throw or burn the use of plastic bottle. You can recycle it or reuse it. Recycling is a cost-effective and eco-friendly process that eliminates waste and doesn't emit greenhouse gases into our environment. Be sure to collect your discarded papers, glass, plastics, plastics, and electronics to your local recycling center. The professionals will take these items to a processing plant. They will made into the recyclable materials again. That is our recycle.
Millions of people drive to work every day. It is simply and unavoidable in our modern day society. However, the downside to this is that millions of cars emit greenhouse gases that destroys our atmosphere. Vehicle emissions are a close second when it comes to the top causes of the climate change. But there are always other options that you can utilize to make your commute to work eco-friendly. And for starters, taking public transportation to work is a great way to cut out emissions. Riding your bike is also incredibly helpful to the environment and is a great way to get exercise. The fifth one is educate yourself and others. The importance of educating others cannot be overstated in our modern society. There are many platforms for us to utilize and can allow us to spread the message easily. Whether you use your word of mouth or social media, there are always a way to educate others on what climate change is doing to our planet. And to protect our planet, educating others is a big help for them also to be aware on how we can act against these climate changes.
Number 6, encourage the use of renewable energies. Focusing your efforts to spread awareness about renewable energy is the best way to create a positive impact in your community. By informing others about how renewable energy is better than utilizing fossil fuels, you will sway others into investing in the idea.
Saving the environment starts
with us, and it is
our responsibility to act.
These terrible changes to preserve.
And the planet for future generations.